Hey, everybody. How's it shaking? Good, I hope. Let's just verify here. That looks good. You guys all look good. The weekend is finally here. Holy moly, guys. These are getting pretty tough at work. Not gonna lie. So, we just did the J quest, and now
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
we're just continuing on here. We haven't gone up here yet. We've got a ton to explore still. So how do we get down there? Oh, there's an entrance on the bridge, maybe? Looking at the
We are
map.
bound by the blood of martyrs.
Can I go this way? Maybe not, then. Yeah, there's no way in here yet. The exterminators won't let us in. Hey, Nicalia! Thanks for stopping by. What, you screaming you want to get out of here? No, you're stuck in here, Appa. Apollo did something very mean to Queen Bee today. Did you break her starfish magnet? So,
No,
Queen Bee went into the fridge. Or no, freezer. You got a bagel out of the freezer. And Apollo here just he thought she was putting a fish plate in there to get frozen. And he's now obsessed with it, so he was jumping at the freezer to try and open the door, basically. And he ended up breaking the magnet on the fridge.
See?
What are you
Right
chewing?
there.
Stop that. Get out of here. There's no more treats. No more treats for you, baby. Yeah. I got some carrots. I know. Naughty boy. Well, he's cute. We can glue it back together, though. It'll be fine. Yeah. That's right. I'll lead over here.
I see what others do not.
Pascal, open it up. Why are you screaming, baby?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Refugees, eh? Let's clear the rubble.
Accomplished.
Yeah, you're a good screamer. Heck yeah. Get those emotes, man. Using grenades costs 1 AP. Oh, that's cool.
Let us walk this path to the end.
I don't use melters, but I'll take it. Why are you screaming? You can't fool everyone. Everyone knows you have a good life, Apollo. You cutie. Yeah. And how did I cause your pain like that?
With each step,
I'm
I
not gonna let you
forge
out
my
so you can
destiny
go scream
among
at the
stars.
freezer. Hey, Brookle. How's it going? Oh, the band doesn't work on there. I gotta go right to the other window. Oh no, perfect. It worked. I love the window, him peeking through the window.
divine watches
So
over
fun.
us.
His little cheeks up against the window. That's him right now, but he's not pressed up against the window. He's pressed up against the door to try to get out. And cultist markings
We are
everywhere.
bound by the blood of martyrs.
Okay. I'm seeing some loot over here. Oh, because I can't get in there yet. Okay. So we got the cultist lair to go to and the dark hideout. We're almost done on Footfall for now. Dark hideout. You hear that? That's him playing with the door handle, trying to figure out how to open it. You're too smart, buddy. I know. Yeah.
Know your duty.
You big screamer. Oh, what we got over here? Thugs, eh? Anver Kingpin. I can't read the text while you're in the way, buddy. Come on, Appa. I think it's time to go relax, friend. You've been stressing about the non-existent fish. I can offer you carrots. All right. Now that he's out of the way, my guests, what a joy to see you in my humble refuge. I see you've come here to introduce to the truth. Which will you choose then? Words or fire and metal? Probably fire and metal. You've ruled over the Footfall with fear, and this is a serious achievement. I could do with a people like that, so let's talk. Oh, no. Well, here, I'm more fond of fire and metal. Maybe. Let's see here. This doesn't say that they actually want. We'll do fire and metal, I think. Do you even know what our name means, outsider? Footfall calls us Anvers. They do not stop to look, listen, and learn. Help will come. The maw has closed. The Kronos Expanse is on its own now. Oh, yep, they are having trouble with the warp.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
Oh my god, he turned off the fans. What am I debuffed with? Toxin. Suffers 10 damage a round. Okay, well, let's move people up. Move me up here. Pascal, are you within the warp here? You are. What here? No. Okay, we'll shift Vesper over. And then Argenta, I think we do the same thing, but maybe here. Okay, buff up myself. We're gonna have people move forward. Okay? That's such a good ability for moving people to where we want them.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Why are you screaming? You shouldn't be screaming, buddy. There is no fish, my friend. I know.
But of course.
It is so sad.
On it.
You have a bowl full of food right there for you. Yeah. Poor guy. It's tough being a kitty cat. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do here. It's definitely gonna be here. Jump into the fray.
That I could.
I can't. No light of sight.
I
There
am
we go.
your blade and shield.
She does so much damage,
Blade whispers your name.
especially with these people that have no life.
Come. The other side awaits.
All right, let's jump over here. And then we'll jump over here. We'll jump back over
As
here.
honor ordained, killing you brings me no pleasure.
How many points does this take? 1?
Trust me.
Hey, Hunter. How's it going, buddy? How's the winter treating you?
The shadows will see it done. The other side awaits.
It's snowing cold up here right now. Plus, I hear Sunday's supposed to be like minus 30 without wind chill. That's good.
A dance of blades and shadows.
All good. Man.
An
I'm
offering
an engineer. I
of
can barely
blood,
spell, so.
as the tenets demand. Killing brings
got another
no
hit.
pleasure.
And then Adira, give everyone a buff here.
Anything is.
Oh, I see. If I rush over here, I could turn the ventilation back on. That does seem to be the better play.
What?
Oh my god, did she just die? It's been warm in the south.
It cleanses the body.
I feel a little jealous. The constant life of northern living here. Yes,
Let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
Better crippled in body than corrupted mind.
yeah. What's up? Why are you screaming at us, buddy? You probably don't get much snow in your area, though, eh? Yeah, you're gonna climb on my shoulder? Oh, Papa. Argenta's almost dead. I got 2 demonesses next to me.
without deeds is worthless.
Well, that's not bad then. You are a menace right now, buddy.
I will not.
She refuses to fight when... What, buddy? Quit screaming at me. You're not gonna get what you want. I know.
I will bathe this
Please don't die.
battlefield in righteous
Oh my
fury.
god.
Protect your daughter.
I shouldn't have risked it. Shouldn't have risked it.
There is only death, yours or mine.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Show me what you've got.
Yeah. This is my daily occurrence up here. I am on fire.
Rejoice in service.
Damn, I'm gonna lose this, man.
My armor is contempt.
And then I'll light someone on fire, I guess.
And so shall it be done.
The arsonists are definitely not, aren't something I can scoff at. Yeah, I'm kind of done with the snow for this year. I'm done shoveling and dealing with all that stuff. You screaming?
Prognosis is favorable.
Perfect.
Request approved.
Let me shoot this guy too.
My vow.
The despair. That is literally his face right now. He screamed at me and he's like, I want the invisible fish plate. There is no fish plate, bro. Please.
The omniscient
Sir.
knows all, comprehends all.
I'm here.
You're so silly, buddy. You're running circles, eh?
No! These ruby flashes
At
are
least you're entertaining, buddy.
choking me.
Cassia, you are not well. Let's put this here. I guess we make these people run away.
If I may.
Only to be broken.
I know. Game is Rogue Trader. It's Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. It's a, I guess technically it's a CRPG, but it's more like XCOM, I'd imagine, with a CRPG as the role-playing stuff above it. I've been really enjoying it. Some really fun classes, and the 40k universe is a fun, I wouldn't say fun, but it's deep in the lore kind of stuff, and like an enjoyable story. Hi. Ow. Yeah, you can sit on my shoulder. Yeah. Okay, I gotta jump over here and do something. I think we jump here.
I shall not fail. Death is a blessing.
That's good. Good kill.
No.
Despair. And then we're going to attack.
Death comes in silence,
To the brink of agony.
as honor
It's here.
ordains.
I hit my ally. They do
I
this to get a
cannot
point?
serve you in this way. The shadows will see it done.
Oh, I don't have enough points for it.
This
I thought it
goes
was gonna be
against
a
the
D-point.
tenets.
Burn monotony.
All my soft backline is dying. So basically, what happened here was I have this
frighten me.
character called Adira.
Hold on.
She's a psychic person, but she's not sanctioned by the main
broken
faction to be a
blade
psychic
has no
person. So
use.
she's not trained enough to keep the demons at bay. So every time you cast like a spell, there's a chance that a demon comes through to this world, and it
I am the chosen
happens,
weapon
and
that will crush the
it's
heathens.
really messing up my entire team. Okay. So, we're gonna move here. We're gonna charge down the stairs.
Actions will speak louder than words.
And then, I still have an attack.
I
Yeah.
will not be deterred.
So, like, that's why these demons just pop up out of nowhere. So every time this woman that's dead on the floor here does anything with psychic, there's just like a small chance that she instantly dies. So, you know, that's not very good.
Power
My guy,
resides in the
he's
will
a psyker
of the
as well,
righteous.
but he's sanctioned, so he doesn't have a chance of any demons attacking me, you know? So that's a plus. I could do 3.
You have been judged and found wanting. The Emperor commands. And so it shall. Your defiance is futile. I can't allow myself to do this.
Unavailable. But I can still run back. I should probably run back so I can help out my back line. That's fine. 16 damage. Nothing. Nothing. I got Pascal. So Pascal, you could 77. So I deal how much damage per shot? So it's about 20 damage. No, that won't do. But you might be able to kill this guy. Fun fact, worlds can survive up to a jump over 100 feet. Squirrels? Is that just because they're so light? Or they probably spread out their body like a flying squirrel. Getting some drag. That's a good fact. Alright, we'll mark this demon. Perfect.
Running binary. Successful.
I have a fun fact for the day. I have my list here of facts I had. No, that's not. That's not a fun fact. That's a dangerous fact. I had to. I guess I could say that a fun fact. When I was trying to do the laundry, the upstairs neighbors, they had dogs that are a little more incontinent, so they pee a lot. So they toss their bedding into the wash, but they throw a ton of bleach in with it. And the apartment that I live in just starts smelling awful, right? And it kind of like hurts your throat. And that's because if you mix ammonia and bleach, you get mustard gas, right? So it's like literally what they used in World War One, and it affects you bad, man. Not as fun though. Slow down. I like that fact, Hunter.
Emperor, deliver us!
There's 3 bad guys.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
As honor ordained, killing brings me no pleasure.
Yeah. Always be careful with what chemicals you put together. So I can't move. Where did that other demon go? I must have accidentally killed it because there's only 2 enemies here. There's this guy and this guy.
I feel nothing, fear nothing. I will leave footprints of scarlet.
One jump. Couple stabs.
The other side
Now there's
awaits.
just a boss. And he's almost dead.
Here we go.
Alright. Endure. And then let's give him the shot.
Actions will still have been judged and found wanting. Rejoice in service.
43 damage. Alright, Pascal, you got this.
Request.
Alright, man. You heading out for the day?
My vow is to serve.
That's nice. Hope you've got some good plans. I have no plans for the day.
Step
Just hanging out.
aside. The
Torturing the
navigator
cat.
is coming.
Yeah. Not on purpose torture, just him not getting what he wants. Oh, nice. Good day at school, at least. Get a new headset. I have my my MX50Bs. I just replaced the padding on them the other day, so I'll probably get another couple years out of them. What you playing around these times? Sorry, what games are you playing lately?
If only that were possible.
Your defiance
Why are you screaming,
is
buddy?
futile, and so shall it be done.
I bring mercy and retribution. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Tactical Assault VR. Is that the hyper-realistic one? Oh, that looks pretty cool. I remember you were into a lot of the VR games. Plus 20% coercion. Minus 5 penalty awareness. Cool. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Oh, I didn't even see what that was. Some loot. Adrenaline War Boots. At the start of the wearer's turn, they gain 20% dodge until the end of the round. That's pretty good. Hand Flamer. All right, man. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your games. And I hope you get a good headset, man. I'll catch you around.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh. Yeah, Screaming more. You saying bye to Hunter? Say bye. Yeah, you good Screamer. Oh, poor guy. Little Apollo. And there's nothing back here, or did I fail to check? I failed to check. At least Pascal can see.
The divine watches over us.
All right. So we gotta go check out that cult den next. Michaelia and Brickle, how you liking Hytale? It's Minecraft 2.0, isn't it? Oh. Come on up on my shoulder, buddy. Yeah. You screaming again? Yeah. No need to scream, buddy. The cultist lair.
This is out of the ordinary.
Oh, sweet. I can use more goods. You have to make a lot of profit.
Faithful, and you will be rewarded.
How am I supposed to... Okay, Argenta.
Join me in prayer.
Hug the right wall, please.
The light of terror shines for us.
Yep, good. Yep, awesome. Good job, girl.
Never doubt me.
Okay. Guess I don't doubt you.
Emperor gave me a vision.
Pay attention.
A lot of traps in this cult den.
The Emperor favors me today.
Let us walk this path to the end.
The Krogu familiar really likes to find loot. He's always pointing stuff out. Oh, this is definitely a heretic cult. Oh no. The edge of daybreak. That's a demon. Smart Agenta, just shoot
I
him.
will cast you into eternal darkness.
Alright, where are we starting up? Screaming baby. Pascal, take the right side. I'll put myself up front. Viridia, go in the middle. I need Vesper to cover everyone. Which I think she does, yes. So we're gonna make it Adira's turn.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And let's start spreading some buffs around.
Will do. On it.
Alright, everyone gather up right here.
I am a navigator, not a servant.
Beautiful clumping. It's like reverse pool. You just gather them all up in the center. And we need some front line. We'll do front line right here.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Rear. I don't know if I need rear. Definitely this one though.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If If I may.
Wow. That's a lot of flames.
Out of my way.
Don't light me on fire.
Death to
Didn't,
non-believers.
unfortunately.
Chaos guides me. Chaos guides me.
Why are they so... Why are the rest of my team so slow, man?
Death to the weak.
I hadn't grouped up.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Maybe I should put the field right here. Twisting path. -2 resolve. Alright, Pascal. Here's what we're gonna do. How much HP we got? 17. That's a clean target.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Mark him. And I like how I shot myself twice.
Another one of these mistakes.
Oh my god, arc rifle's so good. I'm probably just gonna charge at the demon.
I will not be deterred. Action, you have been judged and found wanting.
And then anything left I gotta do with this? I think just the fortitude buff.
But
eh?
of course.
Mandatory ocular augmentation.
I think we enfeeble back here. Don't blow up. Okay. Adira, thank you. I'm watching you, girl.
Will do.
What do I have left to do with
I'll
this
do it.
girl? This...
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Beautiful shot.
I shall not fail. Death is a blessing.
And then we can move to the back. No, those are higher HP.
I would that I could. As the taught by the web.
Not bad. And then should I...
As honor
Gain resonance.
ordains. The shadows come. The other side awaits.
And then I get another jump. So I should jump
Trust
over here.
me.
High momentum.
And then give him a free turn with full AP.
navigators are feared.
I won't suffer this.
Interesting that it's my Psyker stuff's unavailable. Wonder why. Do I have a debuff? Oh, psychosomatic trauma. Can't use psychic powers. That explains it. That explains it. What should I use then? Yeah, probably this.
The Emperor commands. And so it shall be done.
Not being lit on fire really hampers my damage output.
Rejoice in service.
Okay. We'll get everyone to run
Isn't this
here.
a job for the serfs?
The non-believers.
Good. And then do we make it Cassia's turn. No, it can't. Not Cassia's because she's about to die. I think we go voice command on
I'm a
Pascal.
navigator, not a
You pass him a
servitor.
turn.
Do not dare ask. I'm afraid
What?
not.
It takes 2 AP. What a fool.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Like forcing him to move is so good because then it provokes so many attacks of opportunity. Plasma backlash, huge. All right, my man. Can you do 177? Tulta's leader's promising, actually.
Request approved.
How much is this? 24? We'll do a normal attack. Beautiful. If this hits, it's going to be huge. Wow. Definitely.
Running binary code.
Deserve it.
And so shall it be done. I will not be deterred.
Alright, Adira. I need you to go up here. And this guy's already enfeebled, right? Yep.
On
Kill
it.
him. 10% chance? That'll do it. Put the bird over there. And then the
Quiet,
bird can do
Whispers.
some-
It's my turn, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Not enough.
Anything else?
And then Argenta.
I'll do it. That is not the
Oh, I should have
Emperor's
used
will.
this first. So you can't use that unless you have an attack available. So you have to use Wildfire first, then do it. Gotcha.
I shall not fail.
We'll mark you. And then I think we just do where it hurts. Give you a little love tap.
Trust me. As the tenets demand.
I should have moved to a different spot.
Cease
All of them?
and repent.
Isabella, come on, girl.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
I wonder if I got the debuff for, where is it here? Psychosomatic trauma. I wonder if this was caused, oh no, it's actually from that attack. Okay. I thought it was the trauma of being sanctioned.
Rejoice in service.
So I hit like a
The
wet noodle
Emperor
without the fire.
commands.
Oh, there we go, perfect.
Another step towards our ultimate victory.
What? Pink horrors split into 2 blues.
Request approved.
Alright, let's mark one of these bad boys. Oh, they're pretty. Is he dead? He's dead.
Running binary.
Don't suffer fools lightly.
And now I can actually set myself on
Actions
fire.
will speak louder than words.
That's fine. And then I make it permanent.
Rejoice in service. returned.
Let's see this actual damage now.
Your corrupt
Oh,
way
there it
has
is.
failed you.
36 damage. Do I even try? I mean, more things that pop technically, chat. Adir is kind of good if you could handle the free demons at a -1 person offset. It's actually good
What an
to have her
unfortunate turn of
because you get
fate.
more XP, right? Just like that, we level up. Argenta, blaspheming heretics. Who are you praying to? I know those words that call Lord. Argenta doesn't get to finish. The cultist, having dropped to his knees, interrupts with her grating, grasping laughter. Of course you know them. I recognize you, too, lackey to the corpse on the throne. Haven't you already experienced enough? Experienced the power of a true god? Didn't you flee from us, shredding tears? She recoils. I am one of the Adepta Sororitas. I have never, not one of my life, once my life fled from heretics and betrayers of humankind. Can't you see he's trying to get under your skin? I bet he wants a quick bullet to the head instead of a bonfire. Smells of dark future, like a noose around the neck. The heretic must be interrogated. What do you know, servant of the Corpse Emperor? The names of my brethren? How many there are? Where are they? I will tell you myself. We are myriad. We are everywhere. Soon, very soon, you will hear our voices. And when you hear them at your back, so close you can feel our breath, then you will know the power of a true God. The Undying Emperor is the one true God. You will soon know this when you face his harsh judgment, as will your accomplices. Just how many vermin are you? First, Rykad, now here. Pascal pulls a number of instruments out of his robes. Should you encounter difficulties during the information extraction process, I would recommend precise targeting of the ganglia. How do you know Argenta? Not on Footfall. In another place. She flew right in like a bird into the snare. Oh, this is when Argenta was trapped in the warp. Salus Prime. What's he talking about? A planet, a place. It doesn't matter. I know these heretics. I fought them and was gravely wounded. But I swear, I never turned from them and ran. If you truly have seen me on Salus Prime, someone among you must know the way to get there. Do you have your own ship, a navigator? Answer me. Ships, maps, roads, and doors. We have them all. But our paths are not for you. The true God spins his web, and you are but a fly caught in it. But where is the spider? I need something coherent. Rogue trader, we won't get anything from this madman. As for my part in the story, I'll tell it, but not here in his presence. Who are you mentioning as the true God? You'll know him in time? Well, I mean, I guess you're dead now. The edge of daybreak is nigh. Another, like, thing that has to do with the sun. The edge of daybreak, you know? The other one was about the sun as well. Deadly. Here I go leveling up again. Arch Militant begins with 2 stacks of versatility. Oh, that's so good. So that means I get a free attack then. Yeah, I gotta take it. Argenta. Argenta, we need you here. It's probably gonna be always ready as well, since we're both the same, right? Cassia. Let's see here. Redeployment, improved strategy. At the start of combat, Grand Strategist gains one random unknown stratagem and can use it for 0 AP. Interesting. I like that. Yeah, improvised strategy. Okay, Pascal, you're next. Let's get something that has to do with him hunting. Hunter's ambush. When the bounty hunter performs a single shot attack on an immobilized or stunned target, this attack refunds the cost and doesn't count towards the attack limit if they're stunned. Pascal. Okay, now we got Cabela. Cabela. Okay, yep, I see what we got to do. Anatomy expert. The maximum number of wounds on the executioner depends on their Medicae instead of toughness. And her toughness is 45, but her Medicae is 75. So that is that's really good. That means we can inflict more pain onto herself. Or was it anatomy expert? Think. And Adira, our fair demon summoning friend. Where are you here? You're up here. This is the path I was going to go with you. We have presence, and then I need warp buffer. Here. If the Overseer is within 4 cells of the Cyber Raven, whenever the Overseer triggers Perils of the Warp, it affects a random enemy inside that area instead of the Overseer. Oh. That's really good then. So I probably want to get rid of that necklace then. Yeah, so I go to her. Oh, this is Horrors of the Warp, though, not Perils. Yeah, that's what that like prevents the demons from affecting you.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Let's loot these heretics. 2-hand range weapon light. We don't need a light range weapon like that. Some more goods over here. Pascal.
The machine god grants me insight.
Sortius. The wearer raises momentum to 75 whenever they kill 5 enemies in 1 turn.
Let the faith guide
Nothing
my
like it,
path
right?
to glory.
Well, just another day killing heretics, I guess. Oh, you're sleeping in your box? You're all tired out, Appa? Yeah. We'll get you a good treat when Mom comes home. That's right. All right. So we can't do any of that yet. So I think it's time to leave. Let me just verify this here. Tattered Spirits, we gotta go to the bridge. We have to study 10 planets. I think we're heading towards Janus next. Where the shadows are deepest. Oh yeah, how do we get into the quarantine zone? That's the next question. Let's see here. Chapter 2 side quests. We probably got to go back to what's his name, the Liege. So we okay, I see. So we either have to go deal with the other stuff first and then come back, or we could see if the Liege will let us in. Lucrative opportunity. We still have to do that. The rumors, is that the one with... These are useless now. Oh, here, the cache. That's what I'm looking for. The turret would have been Colossal Dome, now located in the atrium. Okay, so we got to find that. Okay, let us go out. Wait, that's not out. This is out over here. We'll leave, and then we'll go talk to the Liege, and we gotta search for the cache in the main area. Okay, and the main area is the atrium. Plus, we have our other characters to level up once we get back to the ship. So that makes sense. So many loading screens. I think I know where this one is. I think it is over here.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
So if I head up this way, let's double check this thing. Yeah, I do see it right there. Note from the lantern cache. You're on the right path, Seeker. Remember the place. Small quay, large windows. Windows in the dock. Okay, perfect. So next time we go back to the dock, we'll have another treasure.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the
Yeah, he hangs
stars.
out in here. He likes his food laid out in front of him. Tokara. Good day, Liege. I'm accompanying the rogue trader. Pay no mean to my presence. Your request is difficult to fathom, even more so to honor. But I'm glad to hear there aren't other reasons for the visit. Fair. Any visit from the Inquisition's bad? Bladam, bladam. Must have thought you were the only one on Footfall who knew how to make friends. I'm sure your lordship had reason for getting mixed up in a small fry like her. Perhaps you were amused by her false promise of quick profit. Or some more intimate aspects such as relationships. Oh my god, this guy's like a Redditor or 4chan guy. He's like, ugh, I just want to deal with Xenos artifacts. I don't want relationships. You need to show some respect to my new business partner. You're right, it is none of your business. So what's happening in the Shadow Quarters, my friend? There's a quarantine? Oh, who knows? Could be an actual epidemic, or perhaps two families that started it all just came down with food poisoning at the same time. We're on a space station. The best solution is to isolate. I wish to help people in the quarter. I can't bar you from doing so, but I can't help you. Help but note that it's not the wisest course of action. With all due respect, your lordship. Alright, I did what you could not. I found and neutralized the Anver's agitator-in-chief. That is truly outstanding. What was that notification there? There's an establishment not too far from here. They let people torture fake Xenos. I want to stop it. It will be dealt with. My man, break some legs. Also, there's a man who introduced himself as servant of House Chorda, asked for a word with me, and then imagine the odds. Someone blew his brains out. Doesn't look surprised. The Anvers again, I presume. Those anarchical degenerates don't care whom they shot. Be it your servants, mine, you know? I suspect that the agent wished to negotiate a deal that would have you refrain from hindering Chorda's efforts to strangle us here. I'm getting to resent how frequently the people I converse with on the station wind up dead. That is indeed lamentable, but these are the times we live in, man. Depressing as heck. Its denizens don't always look for a reason to spill blood. On to other matters. Plasma grenade. See, I want that, and I also want... It's like got 7. This for my main guy. That's super good. Except I need level 7 reputation plus a ton of other stuff. Costs so much reputation to actually do anything with them, though. He wants Xenos and Everyone wants Xenos and Heretic, man. No one wants my junk.
The Divine watches over us.
So did he say I'm not able to go help out those people? Where is it? Yeah, here. The Lord Captain decided against going to the dangerous person. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to be able to go in there. I think I can convince him. We'll hit up the autosave. I guess I didn't read the buttons. I guess I told him I want other people to go in there and solve the problem. I want to solve the problem. Alright, so we'll restart this conversation.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Tokero. Yes, yes. We all know each other. I wish to end. This is what I should have said right here. Out of the question. I believe I said I wish to enter quarantine zone. You dare defy me? Yep, there we go. Perfect. Clear that. There we go. Okay.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Now I'm able to go in. So now, oh, I have to go do the atrium, the cache. I didn't do that. It's just over here. All right, there it is. Perfect. Oh, I
My faith is my shield.
I hope we get to see these Xenos killers over here. Thrown in jail. I'm back. Why the heck is he not dealt with yet? Oh, there we go. You've made some powerful people very angry. Stop! No! Wait! Latham has told us to make sure that you're not seen around here again. And we will. Got him.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
No more slave trade in my neck of the woods. Great, now we go back to the Shadow Quarters. We break into the quarantine zone. We have permission now. Because if we go back to the ship, we have a lot of talking to do. Literally everyone's going to want to talk to us. So now we go over here. Time to let us in. It's you again. An order came down regarding itself. We're here to clear out the passage and let you through. So here we are, cleaning and dismantling. Do I still have to wait, even though...
I better myself through my service.
I can reach from up here? Is there no Z direction? Oh.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Can you let us in? So how... Do I really have
We
no
are
way in?
bound by the blood of martyrs.
I guess not. I must need some time to pass for this to happen. There's no wait, eh? Okay. So we have to progress the quest a little bit. Maybe we go to the ship, come back, and deal with it from there. It's possible. Ah, well. And then where is this other treasure? It wasn't your, it was dreams and stories. Mentions a small quay and large windows. Is that where all the rich people were hanging out? Wasn't this?
Let the
There's
faith
something
guide
over here, I
my
think.
path to glory.
These. Nothing there. $111. Small quay, large windows. It's not up top, is it?
The divine watches over us.
Opticon doesn't know where it is. Yeah, I need more profit factor for you. Oh, you're so close. Let me get, like, armor kit or something. So we're at 6 right here. Nice.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Nothing there. Maybe it's back here. It's Opticon, sorry. I guess I meant over here. Could be this. No?
Know your duty.
That's the food stuff thing marked. Maybe it's up here? Nothing hidden there. Let's check, dreams and stories, eh? Where have we checked? It has to be here. There's no other windows. It has to be here. Was that there the whole time? Note from the cache. The answer is close, Seeker. Remember the word realizing. Remember the place, a tunnel in the shadow of a bridge, and a bridge in the shadow of a great statue. Shadow of a bridge. Oh. We can't get there because it's in quarantine. Great.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Okay, well, let's head back to the ship then. Nothing else we can do for now. My brutally beat team. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so happy everyone's gathered here. Lord Captain, the inspection of the ship's systems is complete. The tech priests are reporting the machine spirits are calm and satisfied. Everything is ready for onward travel. Except there's an issue you must be made aware of. Don't tell me. Cassia makes a nervous gesture. I've been studying records left by the vessel's previous navigator, and I wanted to double check the route to Dargonus, and I discovered it does not match the one on record in the Atlas. It is more than a minor warp fluctuation. The rope has been wiped out. It can no longer be used for traveling. To make it worse, I started checking paths from the Atlas from before, and same thing. The warp is roiling with an ominous storm. Bursting with vivid and screaming colors. It will not hinder our movement, but all previous knowledge is useless. Great. Now we can be certain the problems with the astropathic communication, the Kronos Expanse, is not a coincidence. Great. What's the consequence of losing contact with these worlds? A world deprived of connection of its neighboring systems can only rely on itself, and their capabilities are limited. Yeah, that's fair. Tell me about Janus, friends. Agri World. Oh yeah, that's where I gotta get the what's it called? The food, basically. Where is Kiavagama? Okay, good. Lots of Adeptus Mechanicus. Good to know. And what do I need to know about Dargonus? Heart and soul of the Protectorate. It's where all the admin buildings are for the rogue traders. Cool. What's your opinion? What should we deal with first? Rediscovering the Agri World will supply your Protectorate with something none of your servants can do without sustenance. True. Something's wrong with the industrial world. Yeah, the course is clear. That is all. The vessel and crew await your instructions, and we're ready to leave Footfall immediately. Oh, we gotta level up some people. That's right. Alright, first let's level up our man, Abe. Abe, we haven't even selected a new thing for you. I think it's Vanguard, definitely. And we're gonna choose. So we have Unyielding Beacon. This is gonna be defensive stance. This is probably gonna be dual weapon combat. D, dual weapon combat. Character can attack with a second weapon in their current weapon set, and in addition to the one they used in the first round. It suffers a -20. Yeah, of course. 2 attacks a turn? Can't go wrong. Counterattack stance. Defensive stance now has a -10 penalty for attacks of opportunity granted this way. Yes. And that's it. I don't like Henrik's, but I guess we can level him up. In case we were forced to use him. So he's going to be an overseer. So I'm forced to make this a Cyber Raven. Oh, okay. Another Raven. Stabilize. That's pretty good. And overcharge. Did I miss it? Is it up top? And I think I'm planning to go back to all. No, it's not overcharge. This is Psyker Majoris. There we go. And then this girl's new. Yeah, she has her whole first tier made up for her. And then if we go here. I probably have to talk to her first before I can level her up. Alright, Abe. Talk to me.
Lord Captain,
I no longer need your services? Oh, man.
a noble aspirant, as you wish. Lord
Imagine I just
Captain,
kick him out after all this time. Hendrix?
To what do I owe this visit?
I want to discuss the nature of your mission, buddy.
Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and in the officers' mess.
Where are you taking me? Please not your bedroom, man. Oh, my bedroom. Oh, wow. Thank you for finding the opportunity to talk. I trust now would be a good time to explain the reason for my return aboard your ship. Sure. To business. The cult of the Final Dawn, the madmen preach their heretical doctrine among the citizens of the Kronos Expanse, and instigate crimes against the throne and humanity. One such crime took place in your protectorate. The Lord Inquisitor considered it necessary to have one of us, of his acolytes, accompany the rogue trader on the voyage into the corrupted region. I also need to meet one of my observers on the capital world. Why would Ordo Xenos agents investigate a chaos cult? You're well versed in how the Inquisition is organized. Yes, initially our arrival was dictated by the needs to fight Xenos. But there's more. The cult is tangentially related to my main specialization. Perhaps I will be able to reveal the full truth someday, but right now, I ask you to display humility and patience. The Lord Inquisitor mentioned in his letter that he was willing to show leniency towards my actions that would otherwise be interpreted as radical. That is correct. I should show greater tolerance for the mistakes of a newly appointed rogue trader. To be frank, I am surprised that the Lord Inquisitor is not the type to indulge in the weakest of souls and mind, even in someone who has recently accepted the burden of a lofty title. You have spies on my world? The person I mentioned is not a spy, but a secretary in the Administratum Department on Dacornis. The planet's governor and Theodora were fully aware of his status. His duty is to fulfill a sacred oath to the Golden Throne and eliminate threats to the Imperium, which the Kronos expansion is in abundance. Yeah, that's true. His name is Achilles Scalander. As soon as we contact Dagonis, I will introduce you to the head of the dynasty. And I am sure you will appreciate the presence of such an advisor among your subjects. And you're saying there's a issue here? Yeah, that's fair. The bloodline can be stained by the ancestral transgressions, if it is indeed so. So, best interest to do whatever is necessary to redeem yourself. Well, thanks, bro. Yeah, we do know that there are already chaos worshippers, my friend. What else do you need? The rogue trader should deliver me to the system that contains the industrial world of Kiava Gamma. Oh, now you want to go there too? To be frank, the answer to this question is unlikely to please either of us. The machinations of chaos usually go beyond solely inflicting countless deaths and destructions. Having their plans come to fruition would lead to far more terrible consequences. One of the systems in the Kronos Expanse is already lost. May the Emperor protect us from watching this tragedy play out. True. Let's assume Kiavagama has fallen to Keresi. What then? Will you propose we destroy the entire planet? On this, we made a decision that sent billions of souls into the grasp of the archenemy. An unreasonable and unforgettable high price. Do I consider it a worthy exchange? I most certainly do not. Will I make every effort to make sure such an exchange doesn't happen again? Of course I will. True. I do not believe you lack compassion. Why do you suspect the fall of this place? Interesting. I won't let them mess with my worlds. Chaos Marines, man. That was a tough fight. The lady had a lot of HP. Jeez, Hendrix. I had to walk all the way off the bridge for this? Let's go talk to her.
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted?
What was the business you wish to discuss?
Oh, Sherin, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
Don't walk me back to my office. I just came back from there. Oh my god, she is too. Shireen, the Exalted One himself, has brought us together the day you crossed Vladimid's threshold. He led us to the cargo, and he gave us a blessing in its return. Do you know what people on my world say when such things happen? What's gained is to be shared with your neighbor. What? Cry of agony. Two-handed weapon. Well, I don't use two hands. Well, thank you. What a wonderful gift. I take this. I knew you'd appreciate Xeno's mastery of their craft. So, the matter I wanted to discuss with you is related to my business. You know how I sell Xeno artifacts to interested Imperial subjects and Imperial trinkets to Xenos? Business is going well. My network runs even without my participation. But when it comes to expansion, well, I hit a wall. Rivals are envious of my success. Falco especially. I am certain the theft of my cargo was his doing, but I can never predict what that Ashmag will do next. And while the Imperium's authority may be fragmented in the Expanse, it could crack down on people of my profession at any moment. Okay, go on. If the rogue trader would put a good word in for me with the servants of the Adeptum Stratum, I could become an official trade representative of the Imperium. Just imagine it. A little scrap of paper will offer me and my agents protection against Ashmeg's schemes. Far better than any refactor field. And even the Inquisition would have to think twice before messing with me. Okay, so you're wanting me to do a lot for you. What do I get out of it? Sure, how do I benefit from this? Besides my receipt of my eternal gratitude? Won't it be beneficial to have someone in your retinue with the weight of authority behind them rather than just another pawn? One slip of paper, and I will be able to extend my network to systems far beyond footfall? Huh. Do you think I care one jot about this? Sure, I'll do it. And you have no complaints about our friendship. I may not be a trade representative in the Imperium yet, but I can still help you with whatever you need. Okay. Look at that. Help me establish cooperation with the Casabilica. No problem. 2,000 rep. Nice. On to Dark Honest. Okay, that was easy. Now I'm going to walk away, and I better not come back to this office. I gotta go talk to her again, though. No, not that way. This way.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen?
You don't look like a typical smuggler.
No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more exciting than some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqin Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the
What a
12th
name.
daughter of the
Holy
Lord of
mackerel.
Ifrit, a distant world at the fringes of the Imperium.
Oh, yeah.
The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games. But I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. Why'd you choose the Chronos Expanse?
The Keronis Expanse. A gorgeous name, isn't it? But this backwater wasn't my original destination when I escaped Shireen. Oh no, it was the rumors of incredible freedom that brought me to the Keronis Expanse. Freedom that is generously bestowed upon everyone who can survive in these parts. All doors are open here. You can become a saint, a mogul, a kingmaker, or anyone you like, really.
Roll
Here,
credits.
hard work pays off. Unless you're used to lying by the roadside and complaining instead of toiling for the good of your soul, glory, wallet, or whatever floats your boat. I'm used to working hard, and so I found my blessing.
Well, how'd you escape then?
I convinced my father I personally wished to oversee the inspection of imported goods. I had to get experience so I wouldn't bring shame on our family, didn't I? I made friends with traders, missionaries, and soldiers at the port. I listened to their stories, studied the charts, learned what documents I had to forge to escape the planet.
Oh.
A kind word here, a shiny coin there. And here I am, in the iron belly of a ship, braving the void in search of a new life.
Judging by your implants, you've had quite a few close shaves over the years.
Consider it a mark of my trade. This year, Xenos. Dumb-headed orcs. Who knew that we weren't the only ones to get tempted by the wreck of that raider? As for this treasure, I received it as a reward for a life that had been just a little too good. I was in a hurry to get to the Adeptus Amasacus after the Exalted One blessed me with immense wealth. I was
Oh, yeah.
2 backstreets away from the den when a pathetic Ashmag attacked me, envious of somebody else's fortune. I learned my lesson and started taking the longer way around. Except I haven't had any big windfalls since.
Well, thanks for sharing.
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
Okay, well, tell me about your background.
The
Or no,
dark side
the
is
dark
the
side of
real
this.
Coronis Expanse, if you ask me. But what do you want to know about it, Shireen?
How do they do things on Footfall?
Dynasties drink with criminals. Rogue traders strike deals with the Casbalica. And dozens of ships stop off for a welcome break from a long voyage. Is there a more beautiful place in the entire Imperium? The Emperor is merciful to the meek and the powerful alike. There's a job for everyone as long as they have a head on their shoulders. And if you feel like talking to him in person, the statue of the Exalted One can be seen from any asteroid. You can pray to your heart's content.
It is a big
An
statue.
ancient crime cartel that originated with the first settlers of the Calixis sector. It is run by shadowy clans with robber barons at the helm. Cross their path, and you risk making enemies all over the Coronis Expanse, or even the entire Imperium. As for the agents, they are just shameless, greedy scum.
Scum. Well, I mean, that's most of us out here in the Expanse, man.
Every third person on Footfall is a Casbalican. But that doesn't mean all that rotten filth is acting together. I've been set up more than once just so some Casbalican can get one over on his rivals. And yet, the Casbalica is generous to its customers, if you can afford it. Anything can be obtained, organized, and transported for the right price. The customer is always right, unless they happen to be a rat. In which case,
Persuasion test succeeded. Scum, rotten filth, rats. It is almost as if Jay's mask briefly slipped and she started using words that have no place in the vocabulary of someone in the upper strata of the Imperium. Are you one of the robber barons?
what gave you such an outrageous idea? Was it my immaculate garment? My gorgeous jewelry? Do not worry, Shireen. I will let you know once I become a baroness, should the Exalted One will it. Just imagine the strong and fruitful alliance that could be forged between a rogue trader and the mastermind of the Casbalica.
How'd you become an agent then?
It's not hard to do on Footfall. I spent a year working for good old Christo. He was a brave soldier who gave up the ghost in a scuffle with orcs, and then took over his business. Having a good head on your shoulders and keeping the Exalted One in your heart
So
helps
you
to establish
just
new contacts
took over
quickly.
a business.
Eventually, I gathered together
Interesting.
a group of honest and loyal people. And it only took a few successful contracts for the Casbalica to take notice. I quickly settled on Footfall and started dispensing my wisdom to my protégés and subordinates. I lost the taste for getting my hands dirty.
What about cold trade? Tell me about that.
It really is simple, Shireen. The Casbalica runs the Imperium's black market, offering special goods to those who can afford their services. Yes, I am talking about Xeno artifacts too. Alien weapons, technology, sometimes even certain kinds of living creatures. Unlike the rogue traders whose sacred warrants make them immune even from the laws of the Exalted One, Casbalican agents are used to hiding and covering their tracks. Nobody wants to draw unwanted attention, no matter who might take an interest. Especially now that the Coronis Expanse has a warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman.
Oh, that's me.
Why not? The decision is yours, Shireen. The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games.
Wow.
But all
Sure.
relationships are
Tell me
based
about your
on
business out here.
My trade means knowing the right people and non-people. Having the right connections and making sure the precious goods find their way into the hands of my no less precious customers. My wisdom includes the knowledge of the enemies of humankind, be they Xenos or the lowest scum in the Imperium, as well as the latest knowledge about how much they charge for any particular curio at the Footfall Market. Not even the most cunning Aji will deceive you as long as I am with you, Shireen. I promise you that.
Do
Whatever
you
I
do
have can be
business
yours
with the
too.
enemies of humanity?
It has been known to happen. After years of dealing with Xenos, I've learned their customs, and even got a grasp of their language. Except they cringe whenever I start speaking. Arrogant sods.
I mean,
They dislike even
you
our
have a
voices,
big accent even
but they
now.
never turn away our valuables. Then again, I'm used to seeing sour faces. In this trade, the easily offended go out of business.
Well, perhaps your knowledge will serve us well.
I have no doubt you will have to deal with Xenos sooner or later. When that time comes, Shireen, you will thank the Exalted One for sending me to stand at your side.
You have many talents.
Thank you, Shireen. Being able to read and write is chief among them. You may not be aware, but this science is beyond the abilities of billions of the Imperium subjects. And yet they happily keep drudging along in their factories, fundi, and assembly lines. Me? I didn't escape Ifrit to consign myself to such misery. It was literacy that paved my path to copied orders, forged signatures, counterfeited papers. The wonderful things that make the wheels of bureaucracy turn in the right direction.
Are you really that rich?
Compared to the rabble on Footfall, perhaps. Compared to you. Be it power or money, I still have a long way to go. I could purchase one of Footfall's asteroids, but not a planet. I could subjugate a few gangs from the shady districts, but not Vladium. And so the answer to your question is no. I do not consider myself rich. You're fun to talk. I grew tired of scribing endless contracts and agreements neatly tucked away on Footfall. Well, I did that for how many years? But here, among the stars, you are always balanced on a knife edge. Nothing thrills me more than the tension of a warp jump,
There's a lot
or
of
the
tension with
danger
it.
that lurks around every corner on a planet. Footfall was beginning to make me fat and stupid, Shireen. I do not want that. I am counting on life in your retinue being more exciting than sitting behind a desk in my office.
What about your gang back at home?
Do I trust the Trickster twins? By the Exalted One, no. The underhanded rogues of Footfall came up with that name for a reason. The tricks of those frenzied Ashmags are all about things far more intriguing than the honest and law-abiding subjects of the Imperium can imagine. On the other hand, this is why I am keeping them close. Kor and Tora know who lifted them out of the cesspit proudly called the Shadow Quarters, and who has been feeding that ravenous beast their insatiable lust for lucre. No, they are not going to betray me if only because they know I am now a part of your entourage, Shireen. They're not going to let the biggest pie in the Imperium pass them by without trying to get a slice for themselves.
All right, tell me about the Expanse. with the
Vicious,
Xenos.
cruel, dangerous beasts. Humans hold little interest for Xenos. We are entertainment for them, a means to keep boredom at bay. A commodity. But some of them contact us once in a while using their own people. Do not deceive yourself by thinking you are safe because there are no Xenos inside. Those Aji are as cunning as they are ruthless. They cleverly pull at the strings of spies and traitors, subjugate those who do not fall for the promised reward, transform the ones who resist their promises into soulless puppets.
Wow.
The Emperor watches
Sounds
over me,
enjoyable.
and that is
Emperor's
why I
probably
still
right then.
haven't succumbed to the fate of many of my associates who have lost their lives to the stringy scoundrels. I think we've said all there is to say on this topic.
Did you know Theodore?
It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be, especially ones like Lord Captain Theodora. But we never met personally, as the difference between our positions
Should I
was
hit on
far
her?
too great. Theodora was a mighty ruler, the center
Heck yeah.
of her... Or lucky lady, you mean? My heart has been coveted by proud men with hard eyes, gentle maidens with sensual voices, imperious lords and fierce leaders of void brigands. Only rogue traders have not yet featured among Jai Hedari's intimate friends. Why do you ask, Shireen?
I need a woman who I must kill to get rid of a rival. Wow.
Oh, Shireen. Then what reason do I have to tell you the truth? You are prying at the treasures of my soul. My little secrets. How else can I keep them safe from such a powerful robber as the Rogue Trader? Oh, Shireen. With a few words, you have managed to make my heart flutter like a songbird caught in the snare of a skilled hunter. You enjoy being with me. Perhaps you even find me amusing? Every girl dreams of hearing that she will make a fine toy and a worthy diversion. I understand. I'm just having a little... If you are not simply amusing yourself by toying with my feelings, then why not give it a try? Go on. Or, wait. You haven't yet asked how I feel about being your romantic partner. Ask soon, Shireen.
Never. It's very early days for you to be giving me orders. Don't push your luck. I won't grovel.
I did get a little carried away, Shireen. I'll readily own up to it.
I shall wait for you to treat me to a token of your affection.
Savor the anticipation, Shireen. Wait, and do not lose confidence. But if the feelings in your soul have become a fire that is burning you up from within, then you may express them by bestowing a gift upon your humble servant.
You keep using words I don't understand, like Shireen. What is that?
The language on Ifrit, my home world, is quite different from the one spoken in the Caronis Expanse. We bestow more than one meaning upon each word, allowing our wise men to fully express their sagacious thoughts, and us lowly dabblers, our base passions and desires. Take Aji, for example.
Get off
That
my
is what
ship.
I call every piece of scum and villain, because Aji means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of... Oh.
Talk to you later, lady. I need to talk to... Oh, Pascal's down here now.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
What gift do you think I should give Jay?
Given the high status of the unit von Valancius and his services rendered to the Adeptus Mechanicus, perhaps a request for special leniency for the unit Jai Hidari. The sentence of oblivion without servitorization that is stipulated for her crimes may instead be commuted to immediate redemptive servitude in perpetuus.
Pascal, you're always so straightforward. The gift of not being turned into a servitor, it's the best gift of all.
Then, hypothetically, in time she would be able to compensate for a small portion of the sacrileges she has committed against the Omnissiah. It would be a most generous gift. However, this act of mercy is not advisable, for it is undeserved.
Oh my God, Pascal.
May your labors be effective and fruitful.
Is Abe talking better? No, he's not. Okay, let's go talk to... Yeah, Adira. When you see her, her lips curve into a smile and she nods at something over your shoulder. Do you know anything about these caches?
Me? Not a clue, Lord Captain. I don't know who Lady Theodora would have told about a thing like that, but it definitely wasn't me. Why would you whisper that to me now? Why? Lord Captain, I don't know anything about caches or Lady Theodora's secrets, but the voices have just reminded me about something. I was once given the chance to try some real wine. Lady Theodora gave me some. Not just any old synthetic booze, but her favorite plonk. She always drank it in her palace. It was golden in color, and its name was Flame of Purity. A silly name, but the flavor was so intense, and like nothing I'd ever tasted before or since.
You're just like, I really like alcohol.
Apologies. It's probably not important, but I don't know anything more than that. Well, it would have to be something that screams, "Look how much the rogue trader loves me," in the faces of everyone she meets. Like a fabulous gown beyond anything that even the noble
really nailed
women of
her accent,
Dargonus
Adira.
can acquire. A princess of smugglers would love the opportunity to rub the nobility's noses in her newfound privileges.
Wow.
Of course.
Hang out there, Adira. Calm down a little bit. Cabela.
Domin.
I can tell you don't want to talk to me about anything. That's okay. That's okay. We talk to them. We talk to Hendrix. Jocasta. There's nothing with this computer here, right? Okay, there's no info for that. Voxmaster, you got anything new? No information. Useless. The Lord Captain himself. To what the honor? Nothing. Cassia, anything good?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
What's your spectral sight
Jai is
reveal?
like a gem. The brighter people shine around her, the clearer her faces reflect a myriad of colorful gleams. They are all parts of Jai, but no single one of them is her. I cannot discern her true colors through the veil of her motley shawls. I
She's really
peel
good at
off
lying
hue
then.
after hue, only to find a different color underneath every time.
Well, what kind of gift do you think Jay would like?
I know very little about how ordinary couples come together. The books I have read always skirted around that side of life, keeping silent on the matter. A heartfelt poem, perhaps? I'm not sure Jai enjoys
You're
poetry,
always the
though.
classic there, Cassia. You're like, gotta
I
be
have
the
enjoyed-
cute love. Argenta?
Greetings.
Well, I'm waiting for you to tell me about your past.
Yes, I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, Rogue Trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the Sacred Warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself.
Sure. You can trust her. She's pretty dogmatic. She's not evil. In the heretic kind of way. Yep, that's my warrant of trade. If thou seest upon me, smite me. Hey, Queen Bean. Lurkin, eh? How's work? I got Apollo here next to me. He's relaxing. I carry thy word, O Emperor. I bring solace to the servants of thine and ruin to the foes of thine. A fate of terror and righteousness. Rogue Trader, we need to talk. Or rather, I need to tell you something. The truth. The truth how I ended up here on this ship. About the cultists we encountered. Please understand, I couldn't trust you before. I'll tell you my story, and you'll see why. I'll start at the beginning. It's easier to piece everything together. Upon arriving in the Expanse and on Footfall, I found no purpose here, only torment. I wasn't needed. The reliquary I had been assigned to safeguard was already well protected by the Reverend, and no one was trying to defile it. For all its lawlessness, Footfall respects the worship of the Emperor. That was when Lady Theodora, head of your dynasty, appeared. She became an agent of divine will, in a way. It was from her that I learned about a planet recently discovered by her scouts, Salus Prime. For a rogue trader, the planet was of little interest, a feral world away from a convenient warp route. But for me, learning about this existence was a revelation. Does it belong to the dynasty? Yes. Now the planet is yours by right, but it's not as simple as that. The warp route leading to it was lost. Yes, continue. The description of Salus Prime was familiar to me. It seemed to be similar to a world from ancient legend, the legend of Saint Argenta and her ship. Argenta, the living saint. She was my patroness in the order, named me after her. She died a millennia ago when heretics caused her ship to fall from the skies. But even those blasphemers could not touch Argenta's ashes or her holy relic, the One Star. For the fallen ship, which now served as a resting place for the saints' remains, would only now allow the truly righteous to enter, and all others would meet their death. Imagine what I felt when the flash of insight came to me. The world where Saint Argenta's ship fell was merely a vague legend. No one knew of its whereabouts, and suddenly, I, myself named after the saint, come across this information. I realized at the moment that it was a portent that I must journey to the planet and find the ship, and so I asked the Reverend to let me go for the time on a personal pilgrimage. I boarded Theodora's ship and demanded passage to the newly discovered planet. I would imagine Theodora was thrilled. Okay. And why didn't the Reverend help you? I couldn't come out and tell him. It was a portent revealed to me personally, can't you see? I told him the honest truth that I was going on a personal pilgrimage embodied by my spirit. It was really a pilgrimage. And it was as if Saint Argenta herself showed me the way, commanding me to undertake this trial. I found the ship, I set foot on its deck, and I laid my hand out on her remains and the relic. It would have been a sign that I truly had been blessed with the saint's favor. What should I go with on this one? Either succeed or you don't. I thought I had been called. Finding the ship was my destiny. My place in the world, perhaps. Perhaps there is something of that. So you mentioned something called the One Star. What is that? The One Star is a relic kept by the saint. I belong to the order, and we attach a particular significance to holy relics. The One Star is the lost relic of the past, so mysterious that no one even knows what it is exactly. At the time, it's a banner or a set of armor or a blessed chainsword. One thing's for certain, it was a beacon of righteousness, and it was lost with her death. So what happened next? Defeat, she said so bitterly. The ship's augers failed to detect anything of note during orbital scanning. I was expecting this, though. According to legend, the ship can conceal itself from the naked eye, and only a pilgrim guarded by pure heart can find it. What I didn't expect was an ambush waiting for us on the planet. I landed, and there was a small unit provided by Theodora. I know Saint Argenta's pyography by heart. I know all the legends about her. I followed their obscure clues, the descriptions of the mountains, the rivers of old millennia tales, and I was certain that I found a way to the ship. And that's when we were attacked. The words were heard in the heretic shrine on Footfall, some about ways, doors, pleas addressed to some lord, the edge of daybreak. And they were the same words spoken by the cultists who attacked us on Salus Prime. My whole unit perished. All of those honest, brave people I had led to search for the relic. It was only by a miracle that I did not perish among them. I didn't connect these events at first. The cultists on Footfall, the cultists on Salus Prime, the cultists attacking the ship, Kunrad's betrayal. What if all these links are the same chain? What if they all long since infiltrated our ranks? What if I led those heretics to the sacred planet in my search? No need to blame yourself. I doubt it. No one expected me to particularly interested in this planet. Kunrad, on the other hand, he sympathized with me when I first came aboard. He helped me arrange an audience with Theodora. He supported me in my efforts, visit the planet. I never told him plainly why I wanted to go there, but I imagine that vulture must have figured it out. Something related to holy faith in the Imperium. And what delight a heretic more than defiling an artifact? True. So how'd you escape? Theodora's people received a distress call, came to my rescue, brought me on board. I barely remember what happened when they arrived. I was already severely wounded, fighting back with whatever remained of my strength. I think I shouted that we had to go after them, but they didn't listen. They took me to the shuttle and pulled me out. After that was blackness, and when I came back, we were already in the middle of warp. Theodora had urgent matters to take care of, and she decided that we should clear out the planet at a later time. And that's why you didn't trust me before? I saw with my own eyes how a member of your family showed his true colors as a servant of the archenemy. I had already suffered humiliation, defeat at the hands of cultists, and I was afraid of another betrayal. I couldn't be forthright with you, and so I studied, looking for seeds of corruption or lights of righteousness. And what did you find? A man who stood shoulder to shoulder with me and helped eradicate the cultists on Footfall. Yeah, that's damn straight. Although my opinion of you has started to change even before then, back when you agreed to talk to those orphans at my request, a leader who's willing to honor those who laid down their lives for them and take care of the children is a leader who inspires trust. True. Do you remember there's that young man whose grief and confusion has driven him to insolence? You didn't turn a blind eye to his misdeeds, but you chose the right words to show him down the path of redemption. It was harsh, but necessary. Like the Emperor's truth, like bitter medicine, it helped the sick. I learned much about you in that moment, Rogue Trader. I wanted to believe I wasn't mistaken by my judgment. So, just to clarify, you were wounded, so you never found the ship, is that right? Yes. I rushed to Theodora the moment I could walk, and I insisted going back to Salus Prime to defend the relic from the heretics. But I was told that the warp had destroyed the old route to the planet, and that plotting a new one would take a great deal of time. Ain't that convenient? In any event, the route was lost, and all knowledge of it died. Fair. Will you help me find this great relic? If it's important to you, I will help. I vow not to relent until holy relics have been returned. Well, that went well. Go back over here. Argenta, you done talking to us?
Lord Captain, your presence is welcome. And I wish to apologize for my prior coldness. After our first meeting, I was concerned that you would turn out to be another faithless offshoot of the von Valancius dynasty, like
Well,
my
I am a little
betrayer
faithless,
Conrad.
don't worry.
But now I see before me a worthy leader and servant of the Imperium. I am glad to accompany you in your endeavors.
Nice.
If such is the rogue trader's wish, although there isn't much I can tell, I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to know?
Where do you hail from?
Now that I can tell you. I come from everywhere and nowhere. I am the child of officers of the Imperial Guard.
Okay.
I was born in the hold of a warship, grew up following my parents' deployments from one
So
planet
you're actually
to another,
Voidborn then.
and lost my family in the flames of a righteous war. My memory is like wafts of smoke over a still battlefield. The grey of a ship's plating. The strict cadence of life in military camps. My mother's uniform. I loved looking at it. Then, that battle. The rumbling, the shouting, and the soot. The screams of soldiers burning alive. And the gold of the regiment's
It always gets worse in the grimdark future, doesn't it?
untouched by soot. That was my last memory of my mother. And of my former life. Before the Schola Progenium and the novitiate. Before my trials. Before the vows.
The golden shard you carry with you.
My own relic. It's the regiment's Aquila. Or rather, the fragment that survived the attack. The explosions. And the fire. For
So
me,
how-
it's a reminder that purity and
Okay.
radiance
Didn't mean
can
to
be
interrupt you, girl.
preserved. Even in the heart of darkness.
One second, there we go. Let's send out a little text message. So how did you become one of the Adeptus?
Become. It's such a strange word for it. It seems right, but is that how one talks about their destiny? If you're asking about the path itself, that's easy enough to answer. First, like many other orphans, I endured the Schola Progenium. Those years were rough, but I remember the hardship fondly. Few things can compare with the feeling of satisfaction from a past trial, even if it leaves your body aching from exhaustion, or your soul wincing in pain. I was one of the best among my peers, and I was selected for the novitiate in the ranks of the Adeptus Sororitas. When the hour came, I passed the trials and took my vows. The most joyous day of my life. The Emperor's light has always been with me. But to accept it with all your heart, to utter the oaths, that is a rapture like no other.
Have you ever wished for a different lot in life?
Have I ever... But that would be shameful weakness, almost heresy.
No.
Of course not. I was born for this. I live by the Emperor's will, and in his light, I myself am the light. I must be the light. For
Oh no, I think I
myself
broke her.
and for those who ask for my protection. I was chosen to serve. But beyond that, I won't deny it. Few things elate me as much as the thought that the heretic felled by my shot will never again orphan a child.
It's a good way to put it.
It is my pleasure to be candid.
So, let's discuss Salus Prime.
Of course, My mission is all I can think about.
Remind me about it.
To find the way to the planet called Salis Prime. Saint Argenta is my patroness, and that is where her fallen ship is. And it must also be the resting place of her great relic, the One Star.
Tell me about the relic.
Gladly. Listen. Long ago, there was a blessed world. Thousands of stars covered the sky there, so bright that its denizens hardly knew the darkness of night. Thousands of rivers nurtured the soil. Thousands of gardens bloomed every spring, and at every moment, thousands of prayers were flying into the clear air, thanking and praising the Emperor. But one day, the people learned the meaning of darkness. Like a storm, accursed heretics who had sold
always
themselves to the
heretics, man.
archenemy descended upon the planet. Shells flew from the sky that desolated whole cities and burned the gardens and filled the riverbeds with the blood of the faithful. Smoke and soot swallowed the skies and the 1,000 stars that had once shone over the world. Among the handful of survivors was one orphan who had watched all her family die, and the garden she'd grown up in burned to ash.
That's literally you.
But in her heart, she knew the absolute truth. Just these 3 words. The Emperor protects. And knowing that, she never looked away from the black, terrifying, smoke-covered sky. There were no more bright stars to be seen, except for one. The One Star. The bright star. The silver star shone in the sky. And when the orphan smiled at it, the One Star fell right into her hands. All the faithful in every corner
This is
of
such
the
a stupid
continent who saw the
response where it
trails
goes,
of the falling
"The
star
girl must have been Saint
recognized
Argenta, is that
as an
right?"
omen." Yes, that was the beginning of her hagiography. It is known that she lived on a world where heretics staged a terrible insurrection. They wiped out all life on the planet, except those whom Saint Argenta managed to save with the One Star, and with the strength of her faith. After that, she traveled between worlds gripped by turmoil on her ship, marked with a silver star, and brought hope to the faithful. Numerous accounts confirm this. Her coming helped people turn the tide of the war, and wipe away corruption before the Imperium's main forces even arrived. Millions of people owed their lives to her, but the heretics, having realized their imminent defeat, sent the remnants of their forces after the ship with the Silver Star. It fell from the skies onto an obscure world. There are no definitive records of how old Argenta was at the time. In some chronicles, she's even called the Child Saint, but their credibility is questionable. Either way, she didn't live long. If I only knew.
Yeah, I mean,
Neither the hagiography nor the
that's the
legends
thing with
give a
like
straight
legends.
answer.
So many people tell them
Classical
the story
iconographers
changes.
believed that the star turned into a banner woven from silver thread, which, when brought onto the battlefield, would shed light that blinded only heretics, but did no harm to the faithful. Most of them portrayed Saint Argenta as a girl carrying this banner. Others think that upon falling from the sky, the One Star became a holy chainsword.
I don't think it's
which
chainsword.
Argenta later used to strike down monsters
The
and
banner makes
enemies of
sense.
the Imperium. In some of the earlier engravings, Argenta is depicted wearing power armor with a silver star on her chest. One theological theory suggests that this armor was, in fact, the relic. Some even think that the One Star is actually the ship on which Argenta traveled. I feel that my undertaking will be fulfilled when I find the answer that has eluded the
Hopefully
ecclesiarchy
it's
for
fulfilling for
millennia.
you, Argenta.
One day we will reach Salis Prime. If you want to do her good, give her a dose of conscience and a fear of the Emperor. That is what she truly needs.
It's true, she does.
But if you want to please her, give her some
Please her.
meaningless jewelry, expensive and shiny. Such baubles wield magical power over hearts like hers.
Well, thank you for the conversation. Oh, I didn't talk to Helm's Master. How's the Helm's boy doing? He is where? There he is. I'm blind. Of course you don't want to talk to me. Okay, so that is it for that one. Let's hit up the map. Now we will travel the stars. Lord Captain, we at once within reach of the Von Valancia's protectorate. Of utmost urgency is restoring communication with your planets and bestowing your wisdom and your decrees upon them. In developing colonies, claiming new territories, establishing trade links. Perfect. So I can click this and travel now. Oh my god. Telikos Epsilon. Oh, this map is huge. So I can chart a new route. Special routes. Standard scanning could not reveal a route to the selected system, but you can still get there by spending navigator insight points. And that's what this is. To the Imperium. Sato's Tomb. Avorius system. So we can explore these. And that's the Cradle of Kelprai. That's probably got Necrons on it for sure, judging by the name. Okay, let's go to Soto's Tomb first. Lord Captain, the senior officer requests an audience to you on the bridge. Of course they do. Can't a man fly a ship in peace? Who dares interrupt the rogue trader while he's looking cool on his throne? Reports of a highly dangerous violation has taken place in the fuel compartment. The Master of Arms is ignoring my demands, and thus I'm forced to appeal to you directly. The Fuelers have founded a sect of some kind. This group practices fire worship of the Emperor and has been burning fuel near the fuel lines. I beg you to stop this madness before we go up in flames. I should point out that there's been no incidents of the fuel compartment so far, and that the beliefs of this sect do not affect the obedience of the workers or their efficiency in any way. All assemblies are conducted strictly after hours with the permission of the superiors. However, if you find their practice unacceptable, I'll put a stop to it immediately. They're burning my promethium? The amount of residue accumulated in the drainage tanks was so laughably small that it was not even enough worth recording. And if there were any real misappropriations, the ship's resources, I would have already punished them. Does the Excelsior recognize this cult or consider it heretical? Matters beyond my purview. Yeah, tell me, Confessor. are they heretics? The Emperor protects your lordship, and I can assure you that there is no heresy festering in the fuel compartment. The sect of the Fire Prophecies has been tested for purity and has found accordance within the creed. Their leader, who calls them the Oracle of Fire, is devout and submissive to his servants. They do not twist the sacred teachings, and as for their chosen form of worship, these are neither rare nor remarkable. Does the Oracle of Fire make prophecies? At least he and his flock believe the Emperor reveals glimpses of possible futures in the flames. Occasionally his visions do come true, and so his followers convince themselves. We do not know whether the grace of the Emperor truly lies upon him, or if he's merely a charlatan. Okay. Zachariah, a wicked rogue who possesses psychic powers, not tempted by his will. Lord Captain, as the choir master, I must be watchful to any threats to the ship's safety, originating from the Immaterium, sorry. I have heard rumors about this oracle, so I have sent my adepts to see him. They assess the man is a psyker. This man who speaks to the warp is in danger to himself and the entire vessel. Both law and common sense dictate we should throw him in a holding cell, tranquilize, and hand him over to the Inquisition to be sent to Holy Terra. Alternatively, you may dispose of him. I'll handle it. Alright. How are we going to handle this cult? Let's see here. So let's see what my options are. Since Confessor and Mistress Starbuck have both attested that these people are obedient and free of fault, I will not ban their teachings. The Oracle visions may prove useful to us. We will not let the law stand in our way. Do keep an eye on him. If the Infernus Master says it's danger, I'm convinced. Disperse. Throw the Oracle in a holding cell and hand him over to the authorities at first port. Throw the Prophet in the airlock. So there's no option to just tell them to move away from the fuel lines. I think we could... I don't want him to blow up the place, though. It'll be fine. Let him worship. Now I'm going to walk back down here to the map. Silly, silly. So now we're in Soto's tomb. So there's pirates here. We might as well fight some pirates.
I'll be your beacon in the darkness.
Okay. So let's laser him.
Deliver their demise!
Miss.
Unleash a barrage of destruction!
Restart shields. That's a ram. And then we're gonna blast this way. Does anyone else have any abilities? Swing run makes a full U-turn at the end of its movement. Okay, I see. Wait, must go the full distance. Okay.
Set course with all haste!
Why don't I have shields? Look at them run. Shoot him.
Let the macro cannon sing their deadly litany. Show them the fury of our macro cannon.
Nice shot. Then how does this work? Can only be used on the furthest node of the path. Oh, it turns you around. That's awesome. Yeah, let's do it.
Unleash the power of our lance battery.
Can't hit anything there. So what happens if I restart the shields? Initiate shield restarting. The shields are restored at the start of my next turn. Okay.
Unleash a barrage of destruction.
Burn 'em.
Deliver their demise.
And we might as well just go this way
We have a destination to
and
reach.
restart our shields. Because I don't think he can hit us. He's too far away. And I got an achievement. Perfect timing. You restarted your shields on the flagship
Set
without getting
course
hit.
with all haste.
Get over here, bro. Is he within? Oh, he is. Perfect.
Let the macro cannon sing their deadly litany.
I guess I'm going there. So I have to end far away because of momentum in space. That's how they're triggering it. Interesting.
Full speed ahead.
Can I do it from here? No way. That's unfortunate.
Helmsman, navigate us to the designated coordinates.
Why did you get 2 turns?
Unleash a barrage of destruction.
Oh, you're trying to run away? That's not allowed.
Raw.
What's this? Disengage. Using some warp engines.
Set course with all haste.
Blow them up. How do you keep missing? I guess I just park here.
Helmsman, navigate us to the designated coordinates.
And then end my turn. So I have 3 turns to...
We have a destination to reach.
Am I even going to be able to catch up to him?
Full ahead.
Why are you running away? Why are you scared? Oh, maybe this is it? This is it. I got him.
Bring doom to
Don't
our
you
enemy.
miss. No heretic escaping me. Or maybe they are. Damn. Oh.
His tarot foretold this outcome.
At least I got some scrap. Can fix my ship up a little bit. Why weren't my shields on it from the beginning, though? That's my question. Void ship management. Hull repair. I have 300, eh? Interesting. And this ship gets features as well, right? Yeah, it does. Interesting. What's this? Let's go scan. It's an ice world? Sato's tomb. Imperium cartographers and chroniclers know this place well. Long ago, the planet was a prospect outpost capable of eclipsing even footfall. There used to be a Cyclonium tomb station in orbit, the final resting place of Cornelius Sato. One of the discoverers of the Kronos Expanse, the tomb gave its name to the entire system. However, after 400 years, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the planet, or station, causing it to collapse on the planet. Killed all the settlers, man. Yeah, that's true. Do I want plat steel? Sure. If you want to shut down Extractium, if the extracted resources have already been deployed in the trade network, the shortfall will be offset by the decrease. Oh, okay. Let me go check out the space dust. Trophies, nice. More fuel. And then this Hulk. Chartis monocle. Plus 15 commerce. And then that's it. So then, from here, we should be able to chart to one of these other places, no? Yeah. Avoris. So this yellow line means medium, and then this is high cause of issues. The route is unsafe. As I am now fated to be your shadow, Daman, we must perform a ritual to seal our bonds, for it pleases the Undying One. Let us speak on the bridge, and I will take you to an appropriate place for this ritual. Better not be my office. What is the ritual? Come, you will see. Fine. Ritual of binding. Complete a development. I wish to inform you that the sacred ritual addressed to the spirit of the ship has been performed. The tech liturgy and the rite of the machine blessed ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle set down by the Omnissiah. Acquisition of sacred knowledge has not been recorded. How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate warp remains unknown. Yet during my ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bow of the ship differs from other analogous forms. The spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than the blessing of the machine god. So what does this mean? Hypothesis. In extremis, the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It is impossible to predict how it will behave in a given situation. But I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience for now. I recommend we continue monitoring the ship and prepare for new manifestations. Great. And remind me what you wanted to find out? That's right. Oh, thank you. The warp jump went surprisingly smoothly. None of the officers on duty reported any incidents. However, a strange discovery awaited the Lord Captain when he returned to his quarters. The bed was unmade. Oh no! Not the bed! Oh no. The impression of a head on a visible pillow. There was no other signs of intrusion. Someone just slept in my bed? Okay, I gotta pull up the journal. Where is my journal? Ritual of Binding. Cabela is waiting on the bridge. Where was, Here it is. A new ruler. Every vassal world is a treasure. However, managing the system's prudence, blah, blah, blah. So they want us to take... Oh, it's about making a new colony. What the hell is this? Didn't explain this. Sure. Oh, okay, I see. So if I have, since I'm mining it, I can get profit factor. So that's how you get profit factor. Okay, let's go back to the ship and see who wants to talk to me. It was Kaliba. All right, Kaliba, gonna carve some stuff in my skin again?
Domin.
All right, let's begin.
Then follow me, Domin.
To the officer's deck. Oh yeah. You're not gonna...
Are you
kill
ready
me, are you?
to step into the labyrinth, Domin?
All right, then let's begin.
Your weapon for the ritual. Watch the lines on the floor. You can only pass through the gaps. The rest, you need not know. Enter the labyrinth, Domin.
Okay, I'm in the labyrinth. We literally just passed through the lines. I don't think we're following this ritual at all.
You are now upon the path. Your shadow now walks the labyrinth, and my gaze can now see when danger draws near you.
This fight, what a captivating expression of your culture.
We are not doing this for your amusement, Domin, nor is it an expression. That which you do not comprehend still has meaning. Understand me?
Why?
Why, Domin?
She's cultist.
My
She's in a
fate
death
is
cult.
preordained,
It all makes sense.
and our places assigned. We both must serve the Undying One, as his design foretells. But if such is indeed your wish, my path of service to the Undying Emperor is one of many twists and pitfalls. Every mind is fraught with weakness, and only by honing it tirelessly can one achieve focus and prime one's perception. I envision the tenets of the web as a maze of tangles and dead ends. Each time I go into a trance, be it one of the soul or of battle, I walk this path from beginning to end. And now that you're a part of it, you will be there with me when next I enter the labyrinth.
So you're gonna drag me into your psychotic thing as well?
You may deem it strange. You live in a world so far removed from my own that such rituals must seem absurd to you. I am sure I would find your rituals equally mystifying.
Probably.
You are empowered by the will of the Undying One himself. And yet, when I look at your life, I am surprised. You follow a different thread. One that does not seem as strict to your thoughts and deeds. There is so much luster. To partake in one of your ceremonies? Returning the courtesy. That is how you say it up here, isn't it? The Labyrinth has accepted you. We have danced amid the crossing lines and minds. And by the dance, we are now bound.
Now I gotta talk to High Factorum? Jeez. Yeah, sorry, she drew on the bridge. Can you get someone to clean it up? Okay, where's the Factorum guy? He's around here somewhere, isn't he? It's to my left. There he is. I would like to introduce Kibela to some of the customs practice among people my stature. Oh my god. Let me think about it. Okay. What other quests do I got hanging on here? Don't show me the completed ones. The Coronis expands! Can we talk to everyone's visit this world? Oh, there's a warship in here. Let's scan this. Small human dwelling stands on this barren, deserted planet. Scouts report that an old hermit lives there who spends days in prayer to the Emperor. Ask the old hermit for a blessing. The old hermit turns out to be a navigator, and when the old man discovers the noble status, he is willing to recount his tale. He had retreated to this planet long ago, back when he was still young. After he realized that his mind would not withstand the frequent forays into the Immaterium, the hermit spoke with pride about how he worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life. But when he mentioned the golden light of the Astronomicon, his voice quivered. When his guest left, he stared up after them for a long time, and his gaze was filled with sadness. Interesting. Adamantine? Sure, let's extract it. Go to the void ship. Okay. I shall just go with my usual crew, I think. Drifting void ship. Game's autosave, perfect.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Oh,
How do I get up there?
Poison runs through mechanical veins. The path to your goal seems easy as long as you do not turn back.
Huh.
Fire rages in an iron heart.
Why does this not seem promising? What's going on with this door? The writing on the door doesn't respond to your touch. Stands fast, refusing to open. It reads Main Computing Cathedral. Shield us, O machine god, from the evil that has taken hold of your temple. Save us. The sacred metal that bars our path is weakened. Let us appeal to the machine spirit. There must be a hidden module somewhere. What's this evil you mentioned? The Omnissiah knows all and comprehends all. I am merely his servant. Okay. Sometimes you're useful. Alright, let's inspect the door. The door is entirely adjacent section to the bay with no power. There must be a backup generator somewhere. Once you turn it on, you should be able to proceed. Okay, venture further. So, this looks like a generator here.
Watches over us.
Let's sneak into this side here. Stomach turning bloody smears on the wall with the malevolent symbol. Great. More chaos.
I need to look closer.
Oh. Okay. Clear the passage with demolitions. Okay. There better be something good in here. And Pascal, open it up.
This Explorer door is blessed with multifunctionality.
Not very good. More heretics.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
The sound produced by the ventilation system created the illusion that the ship is breathing and alive. If you ask Pascal, it's probably true. Mad Tech Priest. Why did this pause? Did I see a trap? Vesper spots a trap. Is that the trap you're talking about right there? The priest whose body is covered in symbols. Oh no.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
An ill omen.
Where? Oh, there's the trap. I see. And to open that, it's right there. Okay. Okay, Argenta.
I'm restless.
Here's what you gotta do. Sneak around
Carry the
without triggering
Emperor's
it,
will
please.
as your torch.
Perfect. Provocateur helmet. -10 perception for all attacks made against the wearer. Within... Oh, interesting.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Yeah, this place is not looking too hot. Okay, of course. You think it's haunted, Jack? Probably. Your imagination's playing tricks on you. Pascal, open the door.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Good job.
Let us walk this path to the end.
A lot of mad tech priests. The priest is attempting to sew together his innards that are sticking out of his wound. Oh my. Beyond sanity, Servo Skull gains +10. Okay. If only
We
I
are
had a servo
bound
skull.
by the blood of martyrs.
The machine god grants the insight.
How do I get through this?
Martyrdom is the reward.
We shall reclaim what
Okay,
is
friend.
rightfully
Okay, friend.
ours.
Chill, chill, chill.
Is legible.
My whispers
Oh my god, I need
crave
some
entertainment.
medkits. I need medkits. Medkits. Okay,
Heresy
who has the other
grows
three?
from
You have
idleness.
My frail organics required it.
Emperor, grant strength to the faithful.
Function as one.
three. What's this? Broken ribs. Great. You're injured.
Your wounds shall not be your end.
Just in
I
time.
am here to aid you.
Thank you.
I should have sent one in. That's the
Your
thing.
wounds shall not be your end.
I owe you one.
Oh my god.
The burden of failure. The Emperor protects.
The I
Let the
failed the
faith
warp check.
guide my path to glory.
Anything good over here? No? Of course. Place is tainted with chaos. Gross. Accursed flesh, you betray me. I am drowning in the mire of flesh and sinew. My spirit longs for the perfection of a machine. Oh yeah. Oh, he just turned into a demon. Great, these guys are mad.
Cass, tell me, what do you see when you look at me?
Usually a colorful pandemonium, but now your colors have faded. Are you afraid of me, Idira? Or of what I might see in you?
Okay, Argenta. Just go around, please. Thank you. Metal feels warm to the touch, like it's made of skin.
Operation successful.
Plus 10 weapon skill and plus 5 strength. That's a cool glove. And these guys just murdered him.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Okay, good to know. Warning, invalid system. Oh no. What do we do here? What was the number it said it was at? 10.
This is out of the ordinary. The divine watches over us.
No!
hardship, we prove our devotion.
Oh my god, I just murked myself. Hey Thomas, how you shaking, buddy? Hope you well. I saw there's a new update coming for Deep Rock Galactic. Must be pretty pumped about that.
My faith is my shield. I cannot comply.
I gotta heal all these people. Yeah, same here, man.
Emperor,
So happy work's over for the fleet.
Thank you.
I am here to aid you.
Integrity factor increased.
Things are so chaotic at work right now. You know, like, at least my job anyways, it just seems like
Emperor
people are giving up, but like it's so much talent has left the
and my pain,
the corporation that the seniors that are left are just putting it all onto the new, like a couple of the new hires. There's not like as many new hires back, but it just seems like they're not trying to build the environment to work, you know? Oh well. Oh, at least we have light to see this lovely environment.
The Emperor favors me today.
Let me in. There's a trap, eh? How am I going to deal with this trap? You stay out here, folks. And then we'll send in the girl. Okay, you can disarm this one.
Never doubt me. I better myself through my service.
And that's it in there. I guess I have to run all the way back now. With the power on, the tech priests probably attack, right? Or they disappear. Oh my god, there's a mouth on the wall. Oh my god, the horrors of the warp.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Great.
I'm listening.
I can shoot for combat. That's nice. And then I can pull him back. And then we make it Adira's turn.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alright, give me some buff spreading. Combat Locust Stratagem. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the tactic areas. For 1 round, the targeted area bonuses are doubled. Wow, that is strong. So if I rotate this and put that here. Servitors don't seem to be affected by what the heck is that? Herald of Corruption. Huh. Interesting. Let's toss this on to my
I
main
am
guy.
a navigator, not a servitor.
I am your blade
Where
and
did my
shield.
well, where did my sword go? Why don't I have one sword? Girl, what? I can't put it on in combat, can I? You need a second sword. How did I not notice that? So about Taurus. Oh good, Pascal's turn. Can you hit this? No, okay. Let's move you here. And we'll do perfect spot.
Is the tread of his faithful.
Can you hit this now?
The
You can.
Omnissiah function successfully terminated.
I don't know what that Herald of Corruption does. And I'm not going to find out what. Oh, there's another one over here. Let's do this.
Scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Of course I miss. Mad technomats. Okay, Argenta. Put you behind cover.
Guided by
Let's do
faith.
this. Run and gun.
Faith without faith is worth you, my emperor.
And give me another one.
As the emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Nice job. Oh. We be dodging. Oh, okay, that's what that does. Flesh rejected, embrace the machine. Code of Tainted Blessing. All corrupted machines with rejected flesh gain 35% oh, so he heals at 35%. Let's endure. We'll move up and light myself on fire. And then make that permanent. In my turn. Is he within range? He's not. So let's relocate the bird to like right here.
Damn. What was the command again? All right.
And then now I can give everyone in the party a
Will do.
final buff. Move here, and then we're gonna shoot this
Cover
guy.
me. Anyone see that?
Don't you dare die, Indira. The warp is getting a little crazy.
Pain of this mortal flesh means nothing.
Alright. Who are we sending in? Bella? She's a little far away. Let's send in my main man.
of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
The Emperor commands.
And then we're gonna do this on you.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Give me another hit.
Another step towards our ultimate victory.
And I get more attacks after killing the person? So that means we should light that on fire.
Rejoice. Your corrupt way has failed you.
And Pascal. We'll make Pascal's turn. And what can he hit? Not much, actually. Just you.
And repent.
I have no shells left.
That is foolishness.
All right. Bella, where are we going, girl? You don't have any charges of death from above. Okay, this costs 14 wounds. The Blade Master targets a single enemy, vowing to dispatch their target. The next attack cannot be dodged. If this attack kills the target, they regain all the wounds and more, and gain 1 AP along the way. Gotcha. I only have one weapon, that's why this is kind of garbage.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Why'd you remove that sword, girl?
The shadows will see it done. Trust me.
Okay. Pascal. Reload, obviously. Oh, there goes all my action points. Alright, Argento. Over here. I guess we could shoot that. Cost 3. So I won't be able to use the second attack anyways. Cost 2.
Doubt is for the weak.
Do I lose stacks of versatility? Whenever they use an attack that's different than their previous attack. Okay. Beautiful job. And then I have this for next time. And that automatically reloads my gun too. Alright, we're gonna swing.
And so it shall be. Your defiance is futile.
Then we're going to use this. And then we're going to strike.
Rejoice in service.
And then we're going to daring
May my wrath
breach.
be thy undoing.
My last attack was just a strike, right? Yeah, I did just strike. So then I should do this.
Actions will.
And then I'll go here. And then
Your
I'll do
end
this.
is nigh. Your defiance is futile.
How many points of versatility do I have? 9. Is it any skill? 9 versatility. Single shot, melee, burst. Okay, so it's only those things. So I will just
Rejoice in service.
endure. Indira? Reactivate. Well, that brings back the familiar. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna attack, I think.
But of course. Gone. Not yet. Not by your hand.
And then I'll
On it.
reload on this turn. You can't hit me. And let's pass the turn to
Isn't this a
Pascal.
job for the serfs?
Him. Oh my god, I almost killed my own person. I'm gonna have to move, aren't I? Can't hit you. Can't hit you. Can't hit any of them. So I'll just use joint analysis then. And then you will make him
Me?
travel this way.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Good. Bella, you're actually kind of useless without your second sword. I don't think you can use this without it. So just come back here. Or wait there, I guess. Alright. We mark him. We blast him. Beautiful. And then we blast him again. Another one.
Machine spirits.
And then we're gonna do machine spirit banishment. What? Out of range.
My vow is to serve.
Jeez. Cabela, you're taking a beating, girl. You don't lose versatility though, it stays forever, right? It does.
Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Shot.
This is unacceptable.
Out of
As the
ammo.
Emperor
Reload.
commands, I act.
First one's free.
I'll do it.
And then we shall wait, I guess.
Let my fury rain down upon
Oh,
thee.
don't run away, my boy. Where's my movement? Did I get, like, Is my crippled leg? Must be. Good thing I can charge.
The Emperor commands.
You thought you can escape me? Did I strike last with him? I actually need to keep track of all this. Combat. I'm gonna bet it was just a single attack.
Rejoice in service. Your defiance is futile. This is beyond me.
Okay, Dira, time to move up, girl. How far can you move? Barely far.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
And I can't reach that far.
Emperor, give me strength.
Bella, you're actually useless. You're crippled as well. Why can't you move? Huh.
Explorers know one route.
If you hit me, it's good.
Another one
Yep.
of these mistakes.
And I can't reload.
It is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Oh, Queen Bean. She sent me a picture from her cat's breeder has 3 new female cats, and she's just like, we should get another Bengal. It'd be cute, but I don't know. We got a lot of expenses coming up. And we don't know how poor Apollo would deal with it.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Rejoice in battle!
See a heretic.
Strike is a prayer. As the Emperor, with you, my Emperor! Faith without none can escape the Emperor's
Beautiful.
judgment.
There's one more? Oh, back here. Ooh. He's actually invisible to me.
My armor is contempt. May the Divine's will be done.
Whew. Look at the tendrils in the corner of my eyes, man. I can see the evil in this ship. And the spirits of where we just killed these people?
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Loot, please. Q, what's back here? We've never gone back here.
The Emperor gave me a vision.
Ooh, heretic. Everyone wants that.
The shadows
Oh,
reveal
look at
their
this trap here.
secrets.
I'm restless.
Alright, hug the wall.
The Emperor favors me today.
Need more.
shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. You cannot escape their fate.
Death to the desecrators. Oh my god, there's tons of them. Chat, you didn't remind me? I forgot to put on the weapon. Can I put it on now, hopefully? Another combat, another time when she's kind of useless. You're gonna be a meat shield today. Why can't I go here? Oh, because the herald's right there. Maybe this is fine then. I'll send her in. How far can the Vesper go? Can I reach everyone? The deer's gonna die anyways, right? It's been a while since we had a demon, so it's about due for her to explode. Alright. Front line here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Buff.
If I
Main
may.
man. Make it Adira's turn. Start off with buffs.
Anything else? Will do.
Really, I can't. That one's pretty good.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
And then that's it. I have to fix her weapon. I don't know why it disappeared. Alright, Argenta, what are we doing? That's promising. I like the way you're thinking.
Doubt is for the weak.
Give me a running start, maybe? Running gun?
I'll do it. That's on purpose.
Oh, I just blasted my friends. I wanted you to move first, girl.
As the Emperor commands, eradicated.
Of course you didn't. You're just like, oh, I'll just shoot my own friends. Oh, this is a good frag grenade spot. But dodging.
As honor ordains.
Okay, I need to light myself on
I will
fire.
not be deterred.
It's gonna trigger an attack of opportunity though.
Rejoice in service.
Good dodge. And
And so shall it be done.
Okay, I'm set up. And then a Dira, what are we gonna do?
Anything else?
Everyone's got that now. Let's relocate this up here. And then we'll move here.
I know what is to come.
Even the enfeeble. And Pascal's turn. Anything weak enough to give him a bounty stack? Not really, eh? Can you hit that? Oh, that's perfect, actually. Give him a blast right here.
Not the enemy. Full. Leave her to rot.
Oh, my bird died.
My competencies are not that universal.
Why me?
I just like hitting you for some reason. I'm sorry.
Quest approved.
I feel bad. Oh, Adira's dead. Cassie is almost dead. Okay, point of curiosity over here.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Hit him with the
I am a
blast.
navigator.
Offering of blood.
Good.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then let's
Me?
give myself some double
If you
stats.
insist, Lord Captain.
Not too much time left. Might not be able to finish this combat. Alright, Argenta. What is your plan? Here? Run and gun?
Guided by faith.
We could blast. For every 4 stacks of versatility. That makes sense.
Faith
Though.
without deeds is worthless.
Oh, I could do a lot of damage here. Nice shot.
I am his will made manifest. I refuse. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. That is not the Emperor's will.
It's okay. You can't hit every shot.
Eradicated.
But you could try.
This is unacceptable.
Alright. What are you gonna do? You guys melee
I shall
him.
not fail.
That's all you can do. Because you forgot your sword, girl. Alright, give him a slash.
The Emperor, come on. You have been judged and found wanting. I can't allow myself to do this.
+2. Huh?
Rejoice in service.
Alright, Pascal. Who's our next target? Since you're damaging every single person we know. It's probably over here, right?
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
only that were possible. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I
him his
am a
turn.
navigator, not a servitor.
Did I already sweep attack? I think I did.
Your defiance is futile.
Half of this is
Actions
me going,
will
did I do this
speak
already?
louder than words.
Isn't
with
this a
another
job
one.
for the serfs?
I will not die in dishonor.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright. We got 2 AP to do that.
Strike is a prayer.
Beautiful. I'll get you soon, Technomat.
I shall endure everything with unshakable faith. Let my fury rain down upon thee.
Give me
I am
this.
but a vessel for the higher purpose.
Give me a slash here.
Another step towards our ultimate
Give me
victory.
a slash here.
You have been judged and found
A
wanting.
slash there. And then I should go for this guy.
I cannot comply.
All right, Pascal. What are our options
Biblical
here?
prognosis is favorable.
This.
Running binaric override.
Mm-hmm.
If I may,
And so,
Let's make him run this way.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
Nice shot.
I
Reload.
will not.
And then I get one more shot. So let's shoot at this.
That is not the Emperor's will.
I mean, no, not in line of sight. It's on the wall in front of you.
I refuse.
You refuse. Can you hit this one then? No? Oh, I gotta hit the ground in front, right? Okay. So this one's fine.
Faith without deeds. Strike is a prayer.
That's it.
your corrupt way has failed you.
Beautiful. Okay. Hit save. Attach Cabela's blade. Because for some reason, she didn't have it. Oh, is there more back here?
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
I've already explored back here, Crow. All right, I'm gonna have to end it there, though, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I gotta go pick up the wife from work. So, see you next time, and we'll finish this ship.